Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be furnishing this penthouse apartment for my Sims. This apartment is in San Myshuno, and it currently has no bedrooms and one bathroom. And I did just create this living room. You can watch on my TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram at lsimstories. So the first thing I want to do with this apartment is make a bedroom because it doesn't have one. I'm gonna start a bedroom here. And this apartment does have really tall walls. So I'm gonna see what kind of tall door I could find for the bedroom. And I do have a lot of mods and CC in this game, which honestly makes gameplay better. So I am going to be using some of those during this renovation. And I am going to try to keep some of the original detail, like the brick walls in this apartment. And now that I have the wall up, I can move these chairs closer to the wall and the pillows. And since this wall is looking really bare, we can add a nice painting. And I feel like that one thing that The Sims is lacking is some nice artwork. So I always find that the CC that I use is always so much better and a lot more aesthetic than the artwork that The Sims has. I know this painting is kind of boring, but it kind of matches the colors, so that works. And since I already have a plant in this corner, I'm gonna add a lamp here as well. And I do like to try to match the wood tones, even though it's not perfect. I feel like it makes a difference when you try to match them. It looks a little bit better. So this is our living room. I think it looks pretty good. I love all of the candles that I have. This candle came with the comfy gamer kit. This one came with the tiny house kit. And this is Cece. Now let's work on their bedroom, which is awfully dark. And I do really like this chandelier from the Business and Hobbies pack. It's definitely one of the best chandeliers that are in the game. I'm gonna give them, oh my god, that bed is almost $7,000. 7,000 simoleons. But I am gonna give them a nicer bed because they actually have a lot of money to spend, so we're gonna make their apartment really nice. I'm feeling this bed for their room for some reason, and let's see what kind of end tables we can match it with. I think these will match well. These are from the Life and Death pack. I think they're a little too dark though. If we go a little bit lighter, that one looks a little better. I'm gonna do actual paint on this wall, and since this isn't in the corner, I'm gonna put it in the corner so that it makes a little more sense. See? Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. But let's give them some paint on the walls here. There's already a lot of brick going on. I think something like this would look nice. Maybe we'll do like a nice blue color to lighten the bedroom up. I mean, that's better, but now I don't like this bed, so let's do a different bed. And I actually do like the beds from the Business and Hobbies pack. They're actually really cute. That looks better. Let me get this chandelier out of the way. Now let's add some plants. I think we're gonna add some roses. You can say that her man gave her those. And I always like to add candles everywhere because I just feel like they look a lot better than lamps sometimes. So a nice, like these are really cute, these candles. So let's do this. And we could definitely use some kind of artwork or something over the bed. Let's see what kind of wall decorations we have. Sometimes these plants even look good. Maybe we'll do that for this room. It's good enough. If we spin around, I have a dog bed in here for the dog, but the colors are not matching, so we can make it a more neutral color. Even that's good. And then maybe we'll give her a vanity to do her makeup at, because we have a decent amount of space left in the bedroom. I think the vanities are in the mirror section. Yes, they are. We'll do this nice blue, keep a blue theme going. And then we need a chair. And there is a matching chair for this vanity, if I can find it. Vintage glamour pack. Let's see. We want, I don't know if it's the comfort. And chair, here it is. It's the matching chair. And whenever I look for something particular, I learned you just type it in the search bar and usually it will come up. These are the only things that come up. Okay. We're just gonna add some kind of makeup stuff, and you type in hair, depending on, what kind of kits you have and what kind of packs you have. And if you have mods, of course, you have a lot more options. That looks good. And then I feel like it needs a flower or something. So another trick is I want it right in this corner, but obviously it's not wanting to go there. So if you just move the vanity out of the way and then put it like where it probably is, like just say here, and then raise it up, but a bunch. I don't really know how much, but let's just say that. And then you can put the vanity back, and then it's not in the right spots. Make it a little higher. Let's try that. Okay, way too far forward. Let's try that. It's good, but that's a little trick for building things. And then we just need to add a dresser. And I'm actually going to go to a life and death pack because I already have the nightstands for that. So why not do the matching dresser? I wonder if we should do a TV. We'll see what kind of TVs we can add. This is a mod, of course. That actually looks really good. What kind of lamp can we add? The best way to decorate is to basically just add a whole bunch of things, and when they're combined, it looks really good. So now we have a candle, and my go-to, as you can probably tell, is always candles and plants because they make everything look a lot better. And also just clutter makes everything look a lot better too. And The Sims did recently come out with some new clutter packs. I feel like it's like the first actual good clutter packs that The Sims came out with, because a lot of clutter that I have is just CC from creators. That looks nice. So they did just come out with 3 new kits, clutter kits. And we need a rug. And actually, the clutter kits are actually really affordable. I mean, honestly, they should just be a part of the game for a free update, but they're only $5, so it's actually not really that bad. For a carpet, I wonder how this neutral. So I don't like it. Let's try. That's color. And then that blends better. It's good enough. And then I try not to move the windows too much because I kind of want them to stay in their natural place. But we can add some curtains. I'm gonna go with, now it doesn't match. This is a tall room, so we're gonna need some tall curtains to fill the space in. I think we'll do, I feel like oh wait, black? We'll do black. Why not? And then to make it not look weird, we need to get the rod that goes in the middle. So let me go to that pack. It's the easiest way to find stuff is to just filter by pack And of course, it doesn't want to go into place. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I do this. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And maybe we can add one more piece of artwork in this blank spot right here. And I might as well go with something from that pack. Okay, well, that's pretty good for their bedroom. I just never know what to do with this giant, like, foyer entry space. They kind of actually have two of them. There's this one, and then this one when you walk in where the elevator and the trash chutes are. So if anyone has any ideas what to do with this, just leave it in the comments. And here's their little doggy. Just sitting there. He's actually really small. Let's redo their kitchen. And this wall color, which I can't stand this wall color. It's so ugly. Obviously, if you can't tell, I'm a fan of neutrals, so that's what we're gonna go with when it comes to these ugly colored walls. But I do like this brick. I think it looks good. That's better. And also we need another chandelier in the entryway here. Make it centered. And might as well just add a rug. I want a big rug, but this one's actually cute. But maybe we'll do some kind of color. Maybe this blue. That's good. Good enough. And this kitchen is so ugly. And so are these lights. Like, what is that? Get rid of all of this. All right. And then we also are going to get rid of that ugly door and add a better door for the bathroom. I don't think there's any skinny doors that are tall. Nope. Let's try medium doors. Of course, I don't want it to be see-through because it's a bathroom. So actually, this one is perfect. Oh, it's really big though. I don't know if we have the room. Let's see. Actually, I guess we do have room for it, so. But I am gonna match it to, I think it's this color, yeah. I want them to be the same color. Let's do our kitchen, which I feel like this brick is a nice backsplash anyways. And I am gonna keep pretty much the same layout that was. And I do really like these new countertops that came with the newest update. So I'm gonna do it like that, and then I'm gonna add an island here. And I actually like these rounded ones. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way so that there's more room. And of course, I'm gonna add my chandelier right above the island. And I feel like we could definitely use more lighting in here. That's definitely a lot better. And let's see if we could change the color to brown to match the counters. The cabinets, that's better. Maybe it should be like this. Oh, what the heck? I don't know what just happened. Okay. And then we're gonna need an oven. Since they have a lot of money, I'm gonna go with the most expensive ovens and refrigerator as well. I don't know where I should put the fridge. I kind of want it. I don't know if that's weird. Actually, if I move this, let's put it right here. That's perfect. And then we can't forget to sink. And I'm gonna go with this one. And then I'm not gonna do cabinets over here, but because the windows, but I'm gonna do some over here like they had them. I guess I'll do a corner cabinet. And I do like to use one of these. I feel like it fills the space really well. But I'm gonna have to make these taller. And then an outer corner, and then this one. Actually, I'm gonna do this one. Much better. And I feel like we could definitely use a new floor in this place. And I actually really like the floors from the Business and Hobbies pack. I don't know if that's too dark though. Let's see. If you hit G, the grid will turn on and off, so that's another good hack. Should I go really dark? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if that's too dark. I mean, it looks good over here, but it's too dark. Should I do light? I think I'm gonna stick with the dark. And then I'm gonna add some bar stools to the island. Maybe something with a cushion like this. We can do 4. And then you can't forget the appliances. We're gonna need a microwave, which I'm gonna hide over here. And then I always forget to add a dishwasher, so we're gonna do a dishwasher. And then just fill in some of the counter space and make it look a little more homey. We can always add some decorations and plants. Like, I like to add these utensils by the oven. The side will be better. And then fruit is always a good option for some decoration in the kitchen. I like the rounded fruit bowls better because they just feel like the space better. The long one is a little bit weird. Like, this is fine. We'll do it. Actually, I'm going to do in the corner. And then maybe I can put a little something. Actually, I just thought of these aprons. They're really good decoration for the kitchen. I'm going to do that. And when I have like some weird space like this, I always think, well, you might as well just fill it in with cabinets, because what else? Otherwise it's gonna just be empty. But actually, I'm gonna do it like this. And then I don't know what to do. Maybe I could put those here, there. Hopefully they don't interfere with the fridge. They shouldn't, but hopefully not. But now we have more counter space, and then might as well upper cabinets. All right, well, that's fine. If you have the ranch pack, if you type in nectar, that's basically wine. So if you want some wine, then just type in nectar. Might as well add this here, because why not? Just for some decoration. I don't like that. It's not even though. Good enough. Okay. And then we definitely need something here. Candle. I'm gonna go with maybe this one. And then we could definitely use a plant over here. Something like this is cute. That's fine. Well, that's a lot better. It's an upgrade for the kitchen. And then maybe we can do another plant on the island. This is really cute. This lemon ball. Or lime. Let's do limes. That's fine. And then in this weird empty space, I'm going to add a dining room. I actually really like this table. Oh wait, no, not this one. I mean, this one is nice from Ranch Pack, but there's one from the Wedding Stories pack that's similar. Oh, here it is. This one always looks nice because I like the drape, like cloth that it has. And then I also really like the chairs from the wedding pack too. I actually have chairs like this in real life, and I really like them. I want to add a carpet to lighten it up a little bit, just a touch of blue. And then another plant, of course. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so now all that's done. And one thing I always forget to add in the kitchen is a garbage can. And this garbage can is definitely the best, worth the investment, because this is the one that you get money back from using it. So I always like to use that. And like, actually I just thought like, maybe I can add a wreath to these windows. I wish they had more wreath options, but I mean, this one's fine. But I definitely wish there was more options. Maybe if I do both, is that weird? Maybe that's weird. Maybe just the one is fine. But this is definitely looking so much better and a lot more homey. And then sometimes if I have a couch like this, I really like to do an accent table, but a long one that will like fit behind it. Like maybe this will work. And then of course we have to decorate it. You know, there's also so many different categories of like decoration and clutter. Like you have sculptures, you have plants, you have clutter. There's so many different options, and there's so much to filter through, especially if you have a lot of packs or if you have mods. There's definitely a lot to filter through. And I love these owls. I think it's so cute. Even though my Sims don't have kids yet, they are definitely gonna have kids soon. Another thing I always like to search for is just type in frame, and then, I mean, if you type in frame, usually there's cute, again, these are because I have mods, but I love adding picture frames like this. I mean, this came with the Comfy Gamer pack, so if you have that pack, you can have a cute frame like this. Or there's these really boring ones from the base game. This is actually so cute. I never realized that these actually have like a family picture in them, even though it doesn't really look like my Sims. Like, not even close. But let's see what we can get that's a little closer. I mean, they don't have kids either, but these are actually really cute. Maybe we'll do this with the dogs. That's actually so cute. This is by... Who is this by? Where did it go? Of course, it's by Harry. Always has the best CC. And then I feel like we can add some kind of basket or something underneath this. Let's see. Even this is fine. If I had kids, I could shrink this down. But we don't have kids, so I'm not gonna do that one. Even this big thing works. Just basically just something to fill the space. Oh, and I really like this. I'm gonna put this in the living room. I love these cute baskets. This is from the cottage pack, the cottage living or whatever it's called. I can put this here, fill that space in. But I love that. I think it looks so cute. And it actually has really nice color options too. And if you want a cute little, like a pumpkin, that's so cute, little dog, they have cute stuff. Oh, I just thought that I could put some bookcases on this wall. I actually really like these bookcases from, I think it's the Life and Death pack, but I want the tall one since this apartment is really tall. Let me see. I actually got this kit recently. I'm not a huge fan, but I mean, is this a door? Let me see if this is a door. No, it's not. But there is a door with the secret sanctuary kit. I feel like these are doing. I mean, wait, actually, that just gave me an idea. If I go to door, where is it? Oh, here it is. So maybe if I really like this door, but okay. See, then if I do this, then they have a secret bedroom, which is like, that's pretty cool, actually. I do wish that these bookcases were taller, but look how cool this is. It's a door on the other side. I think that's actually really cool. But honestly, like, that kit, it's like, this is literally, this is all that's in that kit. Like, I feel like that's a waste of money because it does not come with a lot at all. I didn't even know that this was a thing. Penthouse required items. Oh, the elevator. Oh, I didn't know those were a thing. That's actually really cute. I don't know how to, let's see if I could replace this. Oh. Oh my gosh, that's actually really cute. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's way cuter. Wow, those are actually really cute, but do I like the white or the black? Maybe I'll do, I don't know. I'll keep the white. That's actually really cute. I didn't even know they have that. And that's from the Love Struck pack. That's super cute. What the heck is this? What? That's a thing? I don't even know who makes this, but a Sims soul can be CC, apparently. Interesting. Okay. Back to decorating. I need to just fill these shelves. So I'm just going to go in the clutter category and I'm just going to randomly pick a bunch of stuff that would fit here. I have so much random clutter and I honestly don't even use a lot of it. Like keys, all right. I hate when it doesn't fit. It's like, come on, just fit. Delete. Basically, anytime I have to fill stuff like this, I don't even think about it too much, if you can tell. I kind of just use random, whatever. Honestly, whatever will fit on the shelf because a lot of things don't fit on the shelf. Like that's gonna hang off. Maybe some, okay, that actually does fit. So, oh, but I don't like these colors. Because there's not a lot that will even fit on these shelves, so maybe I can do that. That's so random now. Magazines, no. I'll just do more books. Even though it really doesn't fit, that's fine. Oops. Good enough. Actually, okay, wait. Let's add a little plant. Let's just, oh my god, that's huge. That's fine. Okay, good enough. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. This dog food is definitely ugly. The white is definitely better. Let me see if I type in dog, what kind of like wall art or something. Actually, there is a leash thing. This thing with the cats and dogs pack, which is actually pretty cute. So that's perfect. And then if I type in dog again, I think I'm gonna do, well, the dog is white, so we'll try to match him a little bit. And then there is definitely a plant. There's a dog plant from the cats and dogs packs that I could do too. This little thing. Well, it doesn't really match the dog, but that's fine. Oh no, of course it doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to just, if you press 9, it will raise the object. Maybe we'll do it on an angle. Perfect. But I kind of feel like there should be like a picture frame here. So I'm going to type in frame again, and then we'll see. Let's see if there's like oh, there's a cat. Oh, a horse. Okay, these are so cute. Oh, that's actually so cute, even though it's not really in the right spot. That's fine. My little dog. No. That's fine. That's actually so cute though. Okay, and then maybe I'm just gonna put like a little chair here just to fill in this space. I really do like these chairs from the, what is it from? The Book Nook pack. Okay, now that I have a chair, I need something on the wall. Maybe we can do this like map thing. That works. All right, well that's pretty good for furnishing this place. Even though it's only one bedroom, but we do have this giant sunroom thing, and of course the whole outside, and then the other side as well. So let me know in the comments what you think I should do with these other spaces. I'm thinking that I kind of want to make at least one more bedroom somewhere, so maybe I can like fill this area or this area with a bedroom. But I do like how there's windows all here off the living room and kitchen. And then lastly, I'm just gonna do a really quick bathroom renovation. And bathrooms are really easy for me because usually I just go for, if it's a big bathroom, I could just do the corner tub and then a nice shower, something simple. I mean, let's see. I think I want to put the shower over here. Oops, where'd it go? And then toilet, doesn't even matter. I'll do the one by Harry. And then I do like to try to use counters for the vanity if I have a lot of space to work with. Maybe I'll just do one of these. We'll do a color. I think that's green. Yeah, I think that, or it's gray. I honestly don't know. I think it's gray or green, but fill that space in and then do the sinks by Harry as well. 1, 2, and then that's this hard. Okay, well, let's see. That actually feels, that feels like pretty good. Oh, this is a really big mirror. Let's see, it was too small. And then we're gonna have to do this one, but in this color. But if I put it a touch higher, then it won't interact, it won't be in the way of the facets. And then, see, there's also another category, like that's more clutter, which is accents. And then I'm just gonna add some random clutter because honestly, sometimes the more you add, the better it looks. And we'll do some hand towels on each side, some real towels, and maybe some soap by the sink. Can I? Oh, it's not gonna go. Okay. Well, I do soap here and I move these over. And a shaver. That's good enough. And then there's also, maybe we can do some, I don't like that color. Some towels there. We can do like 2 robes close together here. I've seen a lot of people do this hack for the shower where you take either this bath buddy thing, or if you have the bathroom pack, you can use this and put it in the shower. And I mean, I've had them before and I don't think they get in the way of the Sims, but I guess we'll find out. I do actually like to use this thing over the toilet because it just fills in, oh my gosh, these walls. Of course, kids, you can't. It fills in the space better. This is ugly. More of these towels here, and then get rid of this ugly light. We'll have to add a light, but I want to add something on this wall. This towel rack. Oh yeah, that looks nice. And then lighting. I do like the sconce lighting for the bathroom. I feel like it always looks really good, but there's actually a lot of options to choose from. So I'm just gonna center that one there. And then want to do, I guess, you all do 1 and 1. Is that not centered? Just do that over the vanity. Oh, maybe it should be lower. And then, is there a light here? Oh, there is a light here. I guess we'll do one over the shower. That's a lot better. Let's see. Well, that's better. And then we'll replace the flooring. I like to do this marble flooring. It came with like the restaurant or dining pack, whatever. And it's actually just as cheap as these ugly ones, only $4 a tile. I think it looks good. Let's add a little rug to make it a little more cozy in here. Oh, it's too big. We'll just size it down. Added some color to this space, but it's definitely a lot better for the bathroom. Much better updated bathroom now. And that's all we're gonna do today for furnishing this apartment. So let me know your ideas in the comments of where I should add a bedroom and what I should do with this foyer space and all of this outdoor space. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like and follow me in all my social medias at Elsum Stories.